Okay. Red copal, fala fala. Ooh, frankincense, that's nice. I'm gonna do a quick mini all signs week ahead read. Haven't done that in a while. I'm gonna try and keep it short and brief and vague, okay? And I'll do timestamps when I finish up. Hope everyone's doing all right. Okay, Aries, this is going to be for your week ahead, whenever you find it. Low stakes. Just kind of a day-to-day sort of read. What to watch out for, what to look forward to. Make in reverse. Loosen up. Manta ray. I'm wondering if you're a parent or... Guided by light, and your beautiful mind is what guides you this week. So it's something about your visualization. Staying focused and not getting spooked, not getting scared, not making a decision because you know you need to make a decision, but not knowing which way to go. It's almost like if you try to force a decision, you could get caught off guard by something. And it's just a kind of situation where you do have a long-term soulmate union coming in for you here with Swan as the outcome. I'm going to pull on that. I don't know, I'm just getting like, why did I come here? Why am I here? Why did I move here? What was the point of this? And it seems like maybe your intuition was way off with something, but it's not. It was way on. It was totally way on. You're about to find out that you are in that place, or it's almost like you move somewhere to be with someone that you think is your soulmate. Or it's the father of your children, mother of your children, that sort of thing. Where it was like take 2 steps forward and then fall 5 steps back. Always trying to find balance. And whatever that was, you're not being asked to persevere and make that work. This is a whole new love coming in. So, you might have thought that you were in that place for a job, but then you lose the job. And because you resisted the temptation, or you can resist the temptation if it comes up this week, to get spooked or to go with the crowd, to lose sight of what's really important to you because of a breakup, because of a job loss, because of one of the many really difficult natural disasters that people are dealing with right now around the planet. It's out of your hands in this position, all in reverse. So if it is maybe a death in the family and you are unable to maybe be there. So I don't know, if you're grown and you have grown kids and they're at college or something and you can't get to them, it was difficult for you, but you had to kind of resist the urge to jump up and try and go save them. Or if it was just literally having to persevere through the storm, you're not going to have to do that any longer. And the whole point, like, it wasn't all for nothing. You might have lost a relationship, but you're about to gain one that's much greater than the other one ever could have been. Way more potential there. So if you're like, okay, well, no, I have to move, know that it's with Manta Ray, with what to do here. It's kind of a gradual, what is that? Hold on, okay, yeah. You know, you can't go from frozen solid cold ice to boiling hot. Whatever this is boiling hot, this love affair. But you're coming from a very cold place or cold relationship. Or if you moved to a place and it's been kind of cold and miserable up to this point, but there was something about it that made you stick it out, you're about to find out why. So if you're doubting yourself completely because you're in a place that didn't work out for the original reason that you moved there, know that this is about to come in. When? Ooh. Court of Higher Law is at work here. Tombstones direct to you. So someone who might have been trying to make your journey even more difficult than it already was, or this was the ex, and not only did it not work out, but it turns out that they decided to be your enemy or something like that. Had people join in to try and destabilize you, to hurt you, or to push you out of an area. But this isn't you're going to stay there forever. You just needed to get up to this point so that you could meet this person. So it's like you kind of needed to stand your ground, even if you felt alone or misunderstood. And so once you meet that person, you fall in love, then it's another step away from that cold place where you feel more balanced, more yourself. I'm missing something. What is it? I just think like you're totally on the right path here, even if it feels like you're not. If you're feeling like you want to stay inside stay inside. If you want to focus on yourself and your health, do that. If you're feeling more hungry than normal, eat more. Or if you're feeling like you need way more sleep than you normally need, take it. Do that. That's part of it. That's you paying attention to the small details that you need to. Also, if you know anything about astrology, definitely pay attention to that. Or that could be who's coming in for you. If that's not it, if you're the astrologer, look out for a younger fire sign or someone who is more than ready and willing to be on the adventure of life and love with you. So, if this is happening right now and you feel a little bit bullied by the outside world, I think it's kind of totally fine to stay inside. Let the crowd pick at each other. It's like, I just feel like if you kind of keep yourself out of the way, the bullies will take care of themselves. The court of higher law is at play, even if you don't necessarily see it. And if you are an astrologer, check all your different signs if you can for what is relevant right now for the phase of the moon. Because there's a really beautiful adventure coming up for you soon. So hang in there. Don't fight fire with fire. It's okay to just back away from whatever this is. And if it's not you being picked on, it's let's all be scared, let's all be scared, let's turn it off. Turn it off. Go inside. Make extra food. Do a meal prep for your week ahead. It's something like that, okay? That's what you have to do. And you'll understand soon why you ended up in this place, and it's not all for nothing. It's for soulmate union, okay? So remember that you weren't wrong. Your intuition was right, you just don't know why yet. So you don't have to change how you feel, how the projections that were there from a past relationship mean absolutely nothing. Okay, so if you're having a hard time being creative or focusing on astrology, if that's what you do, it just says it's not so important to be serious as it is to be serious about the important things. What can you take less seriously? And I feel that it's being hard on yourself, okay? So you're not allowed to be hard on yourself this week. Extra water, extra sleeping in, extra good food. If you need to take a day out of what would normally be like a social networking day or catching up on the news or something like that, change your plans. Turn it off. Turn the devices off. Okay, touch grass if you can. This is someone who, this is for someone who's younger, I think, or just starting in their career, or they're about to kind of blow up in their career if they haven't already. I'm getting that, or I mean, if you're not a younger person, it's just that you're about to be more well-known, maybe on a global scale instead of like a local celebrity, maybe something like that. And it's really important for you to take charge of your career and your image early on, but there's an issue of being seen as difficult to deal with. Okay, so It's kind of like not what you say, it's how you say it. Yeah, you establish boundaries for yourself. You establish rules for you and what you will do, what you will not do. You have, you have established contracts. Here, I wonder why that is. Hold on, let me see. Oh, okay. Okay. Be willing to have people say no to jobs because you are standing up for yourself. I'm getting like maybe a photo shoot with bad vibes or something, and you need to be able to say, I'm not going to work with that person. But you say it in a way that's diplomatic. You say it in a way that makes them see that you are the authority in this situation, the authority of you, authority over your bodily well-being and your image. Okay, so it's like, if you let them start treating you bad, or you let them trick you into, well, you're tough, you can take it. And you're like, yeah, I am tough, I can take it. Maybe not anyone else could do this hanging off the side of a mountain, or have a tiger or a snake in the photo shoot. But I feel like it's more like seeing what they can get away with in your career. Are you going to be, like the puppet? You're not. You need to establish very early on that your image is your image, or it's literally that you won't let them put you in danger. Okay, so this is something that you're going to decide right now. You're going to make a list based on the scientific evidence that you have seen. It's like you trust. Almost there. Don't give up now. Okay. Yeah, if there's no chemistry whatsoever in a project, get out. If it's dangerous and it could cause a destabilization or a health risk, get out. If they aren't willing to provide a healthy environment, get out. This is all about your rise to fame. And there are those that will kind of vampire off those who are rising. They're sadists. Okay, so I feel like in some of these situations, if you hadn't already, or if you haven't, make that list. So, you know that they say don't work with children, don't work with animals, don't work... What else do they say? I'm not sure. I'm not in the business. But this is something that you write up. You think it up, you write it up, you type it up, and you present it. So nobody could say, oh, we didn't know that you didn't want to be submerged in ice cold water for 12 hours. You didn't tell us. Well, if you won't do it, someone else will. Well, let them get the someone else that can afford to get pneumonia, okay? It's almost like they're trying to find those who will allow them to hurt them and call it business, call it entertainment, call it work, call it what you want. It's sadistic. If this is a shoot that already happened and you were hurt, or you were bit, or you were abused in some way, and you're worried about that endorsement by that company or that person, no, you sue them. You sue them. You stand up for, because it's whatever that was, that hurting you or that abuse. It's going to be more of the same if you don't stand up and say, no, that's not okay. You have to make this right. I didn't agree to that. Or it's making that list right now. I won't agree with that. And you get it notarized. And if that already happened and you're about to stand up for yourself, know that they're going to treat you bad. Just know that. And you can see that someone else that you know maybe personally who had stood up for themselves in the past got treated very, very badly. And just know that you're bigger and you're badder and you're stronger and you're going to outlive, outfly, outsell, outtop, outwow all of these people. There's always more endorsements. But if you set yourself up to be one of those that will do anything, wear anything, go anywhere, work with anyone, even if they have a sordid past, you're selling yourself short here. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes here. So if it's that your image isn't what it used to be, it's you standing up for that. But it's something about working it into the contract where you can show them in a piece of paper. Or if that's not it and you are already hurt, it's time to get a lawyer, okay? So if it's not that you need to decide right now what you'll do and what you won't do, it's literally researching how to talk to the people in the business using their language where they'll say, oh, okay, this kid knows their stuff. And they'll back off. And you won't have that reputation of being hard to work with. You'll just have that reputation of someone who knows their worth. Okay. Anything else there? Yeah, fame and fortune's coming for you. So decide right now what it's going to be for you and do not deviate from that, and nothing can touch you. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave that there. Yeah, so if you were hurt, if you were bit, if you were assaulted, you need to consult with a lawyer, and don't worry about not getting that job again or the endorsements, whatever it is. They're going to look bad. Because it's going to open up more cases of people coming out and saying, oh yeah, I was treated very badly too. I was hurt. I was something, you know. So you can't go wrong by standing up for yourself, but it's not going to be the F you, I won't do that, slamming doors, knocking over. It's not that either. It's not the intolerable diva. It's the well-spoken, calm, capable Taurus who won't get pushed around and won't get punked. Okay. Gemini. There's a new start for you coming. A new life, but it's away from your family, I think. Or away from the group, the us, the we all think this, we all want that. Okay, so I'm getting something about how you've had to tolerate ping pong conversations that never go anywhere, where you're not understood. Okay. I don't know. Does that look like anyone you know? It's like a literal shrunken head. But I'm getting that you were betrayed, or that you've been betrayed since childhood, or there's a parent that what I'm getting is the kind of parent that has like a favorite child. And everyone knows they're the favorite child. And it doesn't matter how that person hurts you. You've kind of been sweet back to them. Or they took your kindness for weakness. It's like, if that's not it, you have a family member who is about to join a cult. And you need to separate yourself from them and their decisions. So it's you with a new start in your own life because of the bad decisions that someone has made to be part of. Maybe it's polite culture. Maybe they sold you out so they could be rich or famous, or be a part of a fraternity or a sorority, or maybe they're the kind of person that teamed up with someone very wicked and it's just destabilized everyone in the family. It's like it's not going anywhere. You won't be able to talk them out of this, and you won't be able to get them to see the truth. So if you're like, wait, am I wrong? No, you're not wrong. And if this is someone in your family that is like abusive to your child or your pets, your cats, and you got really upset about something that was said, or you're very protective over that, or you don't appreciate the way your kids are treated, or the way your animals or pets are treated, you're never going to be able to change that person's viewpoint. It's like someone who's just decided, like, no, I hate dogs. And anyone that has dogs, I'm going to pretend like I'm okay with it, but really I'm going to be mean about it. I mean, who doesn't like animals? Who hates animals? I don't know. It's okay. No, you're not wrong. If you got really upset because someone said something about your pets or your animals, or they're, no, you're not wrong. This is a new start away from that conversation. What you do in your life with your kids or your pets is no one else's conversation, and they were never invited into that conversation. So going back and forth, maybe that's the ping pong conversation that's never going to go anywhere. You can't make this person care if that's it. If that's not it, you can't stop them from going and joining this cult. And all you can do is cut ties. That's all you can do, is start fresh without that brainwashed family member or that cruel parent. They're always going to have that favorite child. You're always going to be the scapegoat. You're always going to be the black sheep, but it has nothing to do with you. Today, tomorrow, next week. Oh, this is upside down. So for today, baby steps, what to do. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And focus on the real truth. Where should your focus be? So whoever you're dealing with refuses to see the truth for what it is, and they will not change. They will never change. Tomorrow, ask a fool. What would a fool say about your idea? This person's foolish. I think they're jealous of you. And that's weird for a parent to be jealous of a child, but that's kind of what I'm getting. They didn't get the same sort of compassionate clairvoyance that you have. And that could be part of the envy. So do they really think that you're bad or you're dumb or you're wrong? No, they don't think that. They just like to argue. They just want to argue. And they'll waste your breath. They'll waste your day. They'll waste your time. And it's kind of like the wind is blowing you away. You're being separated by the elementals themselves. Let it happen. This is a new start. It's beautiful. And it will be like a weight off your shoulders. You'll see how jealous they were. By next week, it's like if you're still in the neighborhood, if you're still kind of in the family and you're not sure how to go about that, it just starts with looking somewhere else. I release the need to know all the answers, okay? So you don't need to know all of the details about where you're going to go, how you're going to go about it. Finding new ideas is like prospecting for gold. If you look in the same old places, you'll find tapped out veins. But if you venture off the beaten path, you'll improve your chances of discovering new idea loads. Remember, you can't see the good ideas behind you by looking twice as hard at what's in front of you. Where else can you look for ideas? Where else? Let me see. Oh, higher power steps in. Again with the resting. Against with the kind of fortifying yourself away from whoever it is that's trying to have a ping-pong conversation with you. It's like a non-consensual argument or something, or someone giving their opinion that was never asked for, and you've kind of put up with it up until this point. No, that's the one. No more. I feel, oh God. Higher power steps in. They forgot. They forgot they're not God. They forgot that there is a higher power than them, even if they're like the patriarch or matriarch of the family. It means very little if you're not embodying that energy, that archetype, that presence, that true compassionate guidance. Because if they're picking at everything you do or picking at how you live, and it's like they're initiating this conversation, this back and forth, you couldn't be more done with it. You couldn't be more done. Let me pull another one there. Yeah. That's who you're dealing with. Is long gone. Okay, so if there was love there, it's molding. It's molding in the rain. You deserve sunshine away from that. Okay. So I'm getting that there's going to be some sort of an accident, and I hate to say that, but you don't have to worry about anything. So if this is someone that's been literally abusive to you, literally picking at you, and you've done everything you can to get away with it, and they're still picking at you, the wind will step in. Keep breathing. You get through those moments of anger or anguish with the breath work that you have taught yourself to do in the past with yoga or meditation. Okay, it's a muscle memory. You just need to jog it. So that could be putting on headphones, and listening to what makes you feel balanced, what makes you feel hopeful. And I think you might find suddenly there's a lot more sunshine and hope in your life and opportunities for abundance once the ping pong conversation's gone. Okay. So, it's like they've set themselves up to give you advice and you're just going to completely ignore it. You can do that. You are a wounded warrior. Don't take on any more of this person's crappy energy at all. Keep yourself behind kind of these fortified castle walls. There's something to be protected here. Your precious heart. Okay. It's like they forgot to care about you. So you're going to have to forget to care about what they think and how they feel. They forgot to care about your feelings. Now it's a great time to forget that they exist. Rest, rejuvenation, just like in the last one. Or was it the other one? Sleep in if you feel like sleeping in. Drink more water than you need. If there was some sort of a near-death experience or something, take extra time. You don't have to explain anything. Everyone, oh, I heard this, I heard that, I heard this, I heard that. Nope, you turn the phone off. Or you make like one Instagram post asking for privacy at this time, everything's okay, phone's off, meditating. That's it. And then you meditate, then you rest, then you sleep in. Keep those walls up, those boundaries up, those spears, those thorns that you have for a reason. Use them. This time for, I'm guessing, a family member that just doesn't deserve to be in your life anymore. They cause more pain than joy. And if you're not sure where you're going to go from here, it starts with just making a list. Where did you always want to go? Start there. Okay? I'm going to go take a break and I'm going to end this video and be back for the next 3 signs. Okay? Thanks, Gemini. See you for the next one. Bye-bye.